3 hidden African countries you've never heard of. Africa is a vast and diverse continent, with 54 countries that vary widely in terms of geography, culture, and economic development. While some countries in Africa are well known and frequently visited by tourists, others are less known and often overlooked. These least popular countries in Africa are often unfairly dismissed or ignored, despite their rich cultural heritage, natural beauty, and important contributions to African history and society. In this video, we will explore some of these 3 hidden countries in Africa you probably have never heard of, highlighting their unique features and contributions to the continent and the world. But first, if you are new on the channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss any of our videos. Let's begin with 1. São Tomé and Príncipe. I bet most of you have probably never heard of this country, and if you have, I am sure you didn't know it was in Africa. São Tomé and Príncipe, located in the Gulf of Guinea off the coast of West Africa, is one of the least known and smallest countries in Africa, with a surface area of 964 square kilometers. With a population of just over 223,000. It is made up of 2 main islands, São Tomé and Príncipe, as well as several smaller islands. Despite its small size and relative obscurity, São Tomé and Príncipe has a unique cultural heritage and natural beauty that makes it a hidden gem of Africa. The country has a GDP of about $355 million. Its capital and largest city is São Tomé, and its official language is Portuguese, although Spanish and Foro are widely spoken in the country. The country gained its independence from Portugal on July 12, 1975, and its current president is Carlos Villanosa. Here are some of the key features of São Tomé and Príncipe you should know about. 1. History and culture. São Tomé and Príncipe was colonized by the Portuguese in the 15th century, and as a result, has a strong Portuguese influence in its culture and language. The country's history is also marked by the slave trade, which brought many Africans to the islands to work on the cocoa and coffee plantations. Today, São Tomé and Príncipe has a rich and diverse cultural heritage, with music, dance, and art that reflect the country's African and Portuguese roots. 2. Natural beauty. São Tomé and Príncipe is known for its stunning natural beauty, with lush rainforests, pristine beaches, and clear blue waters. The islands are home to a variety of unique flora and fauna, including the giant sea turtle, which can be found nesting on the beaches of Príncipe. The country is also home to several nature reserves, including Obo National Park, which is home to a variety of endangered species. 3. Cuisine. São Tomé and Príncipe has a unique cuisine that reflects its African and Portuguese heritage. The country is known for its seafood, including grilled fish and prawns, as well as its use of tropical fruits and vegetables. The national dish is callaloo, a stew made with fish, vegetables, and palm oil. 4. Tourism. While tourism is still relatively underdeveloped in São Tomé and Príncipe, the country has great potential as a destination for ecotourism and adventure travel. With its stunning natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and unique cuisine, São Tomé and Príncipe has much to offer visitors who are looking for an off-the-beaten-path travel experience. Despite these unique features, São Tomé and Príncipe faces many challenges, including poverty, a lack of infrastructure, and political instability. The country has a high unemployment rate and relies heavily on foreign aid and remittances from abroad. In addition, the country has been affected by political crises in recent years, including a coup attempt in 2003 and a disputed election in 2018. São Tomé and Príncipe has made important strides in recent years, particularly in the areas of education and health. The country has made significant progress in reducing infant mortality and improving access to education, and has been recognized by the United Nations for its efforts to promote sustainable development. In conclusion, Sao Tome and Principe may be one of the least known and smallest countries in Africa, but it has much to offer in terms of natural beauty, cultural heritage, and unique cuisine. While the country faces many challenges, it has made important strides in recent years and has great potential as a destination for ecotourism and adventure travel. With its stunning beaches, lush rainforests, and rich cultural heritage, Sao Tome and Principe is a hidden gem of Africa that deserves more recognition and attention from the world. 2. Djibouti. Djibouti is a small country located in the Horn of Africa, bordered by Eritrea to the north, Ethiopia to the west and south, and Somalia to the southeast. The country has a population of about 957,000 people and a surface area of 23,200 square kilometers. The capital and largest city in Djibouti is Djibouti, and the official language of the country is Arabic and French. Despite its small size, Djibouti plays an important role in regional politics and international affairs. With a GDP of about $3.7 billion and a nominal GDP per capita of $3,666, Djibouti has one of the highest GDP per capita in Africa. One of the key features of Djibouti is its strategic location. The country sits at the entrance to the Red Sea, one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, and is home to several important ports and military bases. The country's location has made it a hub for international trade and military operations, with many countries, including the United States, China, and France, maintaining military bases in the country. In addition to its strategic location, Djibouti is also known for its unique culture and history. The country is home to a diverse range of ethnic groups, including the Afar and the Issa, as well as a small Arab population. The country's history is marked by a long tradition of trade and commerce, with Djibouti serving as a key stop along the ancient trade routes that connected Africa, Asia, and Europe. Djibouti is also home to several unique cultural and historical sites. The city of Djibouti, the country's capital, is home to several colonial-era buildings that reflect the country's history as a French colony. The country is also home to several ancient ruins, including the ruins of the city of Tangier, which was once an important center of trade and commerce. Despite its strategic importance and unique culture and history, Djibouti faces many challenges. The country has a high poverty rate, with many people living in extreme poverty. The economy is heavily dependent on foreign aid and remittances from abroad, as well as exports of livestock and salt. The country's infrastructure is underdeveloped, with many areas lacking access to basic services such as electricity and clean water. Djibouti also faces political challenges, with a history of authoritarian rule and limited political freedom. However, in recent years, the country has made important strides towards democratization and political reform. In 2018, President Ismail Omar Guelleh was re-elected for a fifth term, but the election was notable for the participation of opposition parties and the absence of violence or unrest. In addition to its political and economic challenges, Djibouti also faces environmental challenges. The country is home to several unique and fragile ecosystems, including the Gulf of Tangier and the Day Forest National Park. These ecosystems are threatened by climate change, overfishing, and unsustainable land use practices. 3. Comoros. Comoros is a small island nation located in the Indian Ocean, off the eastern coast of Africa. It is made up of 3 main islands and several smaller ones, and has a population of just over 850,000 people. Its capital and largest city is Moroni, and the country's official language is Comorian, Arabic, and French. Despite its small size, Comoros has a rich cultural heritage and unique natural beauty that make it a fascinating place to explore. One of the most unique features of Comoros is its culture. The country has a rich history, with influences from Africa, the Middle East, and Europe. The Comorian people are known for their hospitality and strong sense of community, and many cultural practices revolve around these values. Music and dance are an important part of Comorian culture, with traditional instruments such as the gabusi and the nzens being used to create a unique sound. Comoros is also known for its stunning natural beauty. The islands are covered in lush forests, with pristine beaches and clear blue waters. The country is home to several unique and endangered species, including the coelacanth, a prehistoric fish that was thought to be extinct until it was rediscovered off the coast of Comoros in 1938. The country's natural beauty has made it a popular destination for ecotourism and adventure travel. Despite its natural beauty and rich cultural heritage, Comoros faces many challenges. The country has a high poverty rate, with many people living in extreme poverty. The economy is heavily dependent on foreign aid and remittances from abroad, as well as exports of vanilla and ylang-ylang, a fragrant flower used in perfumes and cosmetics. The country's infrastructure is underdeveloped, with many areas lacking access to basic services such as electricity and clean water. Despite these challenges, Comoros has made important strides in recent years. The country has made progress in reducing poverty and improving access to education and healthcare. In addition, the government has prioritized investments in infrastructure, including the construction of new roads and the expansion of the country's ports. Comoros is also a member of the African Union and has played an active role in regional politics. The country has been involved in efforts to promote peace and stability in the region, and has participated in several peacekeeping missions in other African countries. In conclusion, Comoros is a small but fascinating island nation with a rich cultural heritage and stunning natural beauty. Despite its economic and political challenges, the country has made important progress in recent years and has great potential for growth and development in the future. With its unique culture, beautiful landscapes, and strong sense of community, Comoros is a hidden gem of Africa that deserves more recognition and attention from the world. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos.